Oh, this is interesting. It's our second date update right now. Commercial-free New Country, 99.5 QYK. Will has reached out to us today about a date he went on with this girl, Stacy. They've actually hung out twice because they went to dinner on their first date. Were kissing after that date. And then he's in an 80s band.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. And invited her to one of his shows. I guess she and a friend went to it. And he said, dude, they were having a great time. They were dancing. It was all good.
Yeah.
But now I haven't heard from her since then.
Yeah, how fun.
Yeah, so kind of odd what's going on here. So we do have Stacy on hold right now. She's agreed to talk to us. Let's do it. Stacy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Stacy, thanks for agreeing to talk to us today. We appreciate that. We want to talk to you about Will. And I think Kevin told you off the air that we wanted to talk to you about this date you went on with him. And we heard that it was great and you guys had dinner. And then you and a friend went and saw his band play. So that was kind of cool, right?
It was an experience.
Okay. Well, he said he hasn't heard from you since that night and just kind of wants to know what's going on. So is there a reason you're not getting back to this guy?
Yeah. I mean, we went out once. We had a great dinner. I was definitely interested in seeing him again. And then he was like, I'm in a band. Do you want to come see me play? I was like, oh, that's cool. So I brought a friend. And he didn't say it was like an 80s, like very intense, dressed up, like fluorescent pants, like band.
Yeah.
So, it was the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life. I was so embarrassed in front of my friend. And I was mortified, honestly. Like the music was terrible. The outfits were just so embarrassing. Like it seemed like a joke.
Well, you probably didn't grow up in the 80s.
I didn't.
Well, but describe some of these outfits to us.
Just really tight. That was also, you could see everything.
Oh.
Just like loud, like
fluorescent
weird prints, fluorescent. It was just too much.
Bandanas.
Were they wearing wigs and stuff?
Some of the guys had wigs on, but it was just like, like I said, it seemed like a joke. I was embarrassed. My friend was like dying laughing, which if it was a joke, it would have been funny. But it was just like, what is going on?
So he takes this very seriously.
Yes, he does.
As he should. It's 80s music.
Lana is a huge fan already. Doesn't even know the band's name.
Nope.
All right, Stacy, so you just were a little embarrassed about it, and that wasn't a turn-on for you, huh?
Yeah, I was embarrassed, and it was just, like, I could not see myself dating somebody that does that. It was, mortifying, and, obviously it seems like it's an important part of his life, so
Can they sing, though? I think that's the most part.
No. Oh, my God. It was so bad. Every part of it was bad. It was terrible.
Right.
Okay. Well, Stacy, let me tell you this. We do have Will on the phone with us as well.
Oops.
And we want to bring him back on. That's how we got your number. Give me 1 second here. Will, you there?
I want to just respond to the fact that she said everything was bad. She just clearly doesn't know 80s music, because if you know 80s music, you know what we're doing is spot on. This is my main job, and we make a lot of money. Like, we turn down bookings constantly. We are booked through most of the next year. We have every weekend booked. Like, we're one of the most popular 80s bands in the area. We travel some. We have clubs that book us all over the place. And it's really, we're really good at what we do. She says it's bad. It's like, if you think 80s music is bad, then you would think it's bad, I guess. But we're good at it. We nail this. And it's the most fun. How many people do you know who get paid well to do something this fun that they love doing?
That is true.
To be, we're good at it. We love doing it. Everybody loves us. It's so much fun. And we make a bunch of money doing it. It's her response is just ridiculous. I guess you don't like 80s music. There's nothing I can do for you.
I feel like you should have told me. You should have told me. I had no idea.
I had no idea there were people that didn't like 80s music. I don't know.
I had no idea there were people who did this for a living.
Yeah, well, there are. That's how popular it is. That's you're clearly the outlier here, because most people love it. People really enjoy what we do, and it's just fun.
I'm on Will's side.
Will, so you get pretty dressed up for this, huh?
Oh, completely dressed up. Yeah, we get completely dressed up. It's
Love it.
like the full.
And I'll bet you the people in the
outfit.
crowd dress up too, because a lot of times when you go to 80s bands,
Oh, they do. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, you're just.
Like
Stacey.
I thought it was Halloween.
Stacey, I mean, you don't have to go to his shows if you don't want to go to his shows, but it sounds like you got to.
Obviously, this is a huge part of his life. I mean, I think
It's
you should.
my
I don't know. It
job.
seems like you need someone older that
you
actually
are.
lived during the 80s. So maybe that's what it is. Like, you probably should stop dating girls 15 plus years younger than you.
She's not that much younger than me, for the record. She might be trying to pull that off, but it's obvious you're not that much younger than me.
Oh.
Also, lots of people like 80s music. Young kids, like we have teenagers who come to our shows sometimes. Like people are like 18, 19 years old.
Because they think
come
it's
to our
funny.
shows.
because
They love 80s music because it's fun.
So let me ask you this, Stacey. You had a great first date. You guys were kissing at
Yeah.
the end of the date. I mean, what if you just didn't go to his shows? And
Who cares what
I
he
mean,
does
like
on
I
the
said, it just
weekends?
seems like such an important. First off, I don't want to date someone who's busy every weekend, and then that's what you're doing. Like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
Well, guys, I don't think it's going to be a match. I know, Will, you were wondering why Stacey wasn't getting back to you. Now you know. I love the fact that you love it so much.
Yeah.
I think that's great. It's just not going to be for Stacey. So thanks for coming on with us, and keep rocking.
Thanks.
Guys.
All right, take care.
I love 80s bands.
Why didn't I ask him what the name of the band was?
I'm going to
You know.
text him because we have a summer. I want to find out. I don't want to put him on the spot on the air. So I'm going to text him. But yeah, oh my gosh. I mean, everybody loves 80s songs. You hear them in a bar and everybody just starts, dancing and you get up and
Lana
the words to all the
really loves
songs.
80s music.
Yes, she does.
It's so fun.
All right, ladies, would this have been a problem for you? I mean, just think about this as a whole. Like, would this have been a problem for you if this is what your man did for a living? 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099.